Wix load button and pagination bar tutorial. Hello guys and welcome to this new video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can add a load more button or show more button into your Wix website or your store, and also how you can add the pagination number into that specific page. So the process is very easy. So we are going to rely on repeaters. So this is the secret that we are going to set, and also we are going to add some data sets, and then we are going to link them to the repeaters that are going to show the products. So basically here you are going to first head over wix.com, sign in for an account, and here as you can see we are on the site's dashboard. Now what are we going to do basically is to select one of the websites that we own. For example, I'm going to select this one. I'm going to click on select and edit, and from here, we are going to see the dashboard of that specific website. Now, we need to set up some information about the, let's say, data that we are going to put the pagination and the load more button for. For example, if we have some products, we are going to head over, let's say, the catalog and add some products. And if we have something else, we can do that by putting something else. In my case, I will go ahead and select one of the stores that we own. So I'm going to select another website, and then we are going to load it up. Since I've got the idea to add some, let's say, orders, as you can see here, we have some store products. This method will be available for all the type of data that you are going to put. You need only to create a data set. I'm going to show you how you can create the data set. You're going to click on design site, and it is going to open up your website on the editor. So we have, as you can see, our loaded website. Now what I am going to do is to select one of the pages that I want to add this option to. For example, we're going to head over the shopping page, and this is it. Now what I am going to do is to add a section and a blank section. So on that section, I'm going to add some elements. So we are going to see here some, let's say, repeaters. This can be or this method could be set up with multiple choices, but I'm going to head over here with the repeaters. So here we have the hover repeaters. So I'm going to choose maybe a much simpler repeater. I don't know here. So maybe I'm going to add this one. So we are going to add it in here. And what I am going to do is to set up some settings with this repeater. So I'm going to now we are going to add the CMS or the data sets to our let's say database of our website, and that is by seeing here if we have the CMS. If you do not have it, click on add to site, or start by adding here as you can see CMS, and then you are going to create a data collection. So you can add, for example, here a preset, set up here the list item or something like that, as you can see, just like that. Or you can go ahead and create a collection just like that and start creating with the AI. So you are going to create, if for example here, some data. I'm going to set up collection fields, to something like here. Let's say what's the name of the collection, products, for example. We are going to add in products and some details about your collection here. List of random, for example, products, type of clothes, for example, and we are going to, let's say here, of 6 items. I'm going to mention that. We are going to click on next. Let's see if the AI will understand here everything. We are going to create the data, and then we are going to set up the data set. So after you have set up the collection, you're going to see all the data sets available. So here we have the, as you can see, the items. Everything is here. So normally everything is in the view. Basically what I'm going to do is to head over here. I'm going to see the CMS. We're going to add a preset. For now a preset, we can go ahead and manage the page connections like this. So basically you can add the data set. So here I'm going to set up this to the, let's say, the repeater itself. I'm going to, this is a repeater, this is a repeater. I'm going to click on here on each one of the items, for example, or you can go ahead here. I'm going to let you see something that is better than selecting the repeaters. You can go ahead and connect all the repeaters in the same time to the data set. So you are going to choose the collection, for example, to the products. This is the product database that we have created. So we can go ahead and create that. And based from that, it will show up here the normally the products. So as you can see here, we have them. So we can go ahead and set up the connection for the text. These are going to be the connections. So we are going to set up everything. And let's say that these are going to be here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are going to be the products. I don't know why the text is set up here oddly, so it's not a dessert, but it is okay. So I think that you've got the idea. I'm going to add here something else to let you see that we can do that basically on the based on the element. So I'm going to add a preset here to a more in-depth, let's say, view and also comprehension. Here I want to send you this message that we could do that with the repeaters, as you can see, like that. So we have here the repeaters that we have created, obviously, but here we can go ahead and connect that to the CMS and put here, for example, you can add a database, or you can add, for example, here a database, and that database is going to be for the products, and we are going to click on create. Once you have clicked on create, you are going to set up here everything. So we are going to put everything in order, and then you're going to see every type of item that you have added. Basically, you can go ahead and check up the image and etc. This is going to be also a repeater. So I have reestablished the repeaters data. So you can go ahead and click on manage content and edit the content in here. I have recreated some data like the images, the prices, and some of the names in here just to let you see the demonstration. Now, what are we going to do? As you can see here, this, as you can see, a repeater is going to be limited for the number of the content that we'll set. So we are going only to add here a button. So we are going to, of course, after we have added the data set, as you can see here, so we are going to put here on products, and then we are going to add this data set, make sure that everything is here. Items per load, for example, we are going to load up only 3. So I'm going to put here only 3 items per load. And we are going to set up here on this page only. Now, what I am going to do is to add a button. We are going to head over the buttons, and we are going to set up this button, for example, at the end. I'm going to make it in here. So I'm going to put it here. And we are going to double tap on it and type in, for example, load more, for example, just like that. Now, what I am going to do is to click on the connect to CMS. I'm going to connect it. You are going to choose a data set. So basically, you are going to select the products data set, or the data set that we have put, and click action connects to. You're going to see here apply filters, load more. It is a preset already. So this is the first thing for the button of load more. Now for the pagination, we're going to head over the pagination, which is going to be on here, decorative or the interactives. So as you can see, we have a pagination bar. We're going to add it in here. So basically, I'm going to add it in here, just like that. So we're going to put it, I don't know why it is keep bugging up, but it's okay. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. maybe this is the problem in here. So we are going to put it up as like this only. So you can go ahead and change the layout, for example, or output for the arrows, as you can see, just like that, or for the clicks. And here we have it. Now you're going to align it as much as you want. So we are going basically here to set up things like that. So this is not set up correctly, but I don't know why, but it is going to work anyway. Now what are we going to do is to click on connect to CMS also. Then you are going to choose database, select the database that you have set or data set as you can see, and then you're going to make it just like this. So you are going basically here to set up everything. You're going to see all type of or the pages that you have added into your content in here, just like that. So you are going to get the number of it, and here we have it. Basically, you are going to make sure that you have set up the right pagination bar, so it is going to see being like this. I mean, so here we have it. Basically, that was all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed the content, and I hope to see you soon on the next one.